What's going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with another video talking about more Dragon Ball FighterZ. With the release of Gogeta and soon to come Dragon Ball Super Broly, Season 2 will come to an end, and I have a reason to believe that we will definitely get a Season 3. My theory is that ArcSys is just about to drop a new Guilty Gear game, and they can't really, give both advertisements to both games. You just can't really do that. It's kind of tough to do. So what better way to just give out more DLC for a game that is very, very successful right now. Dragon Ball FighterZ is very popular and people are loving it still. With more characters to come, it just means more anticipation, more people will want to buy it, so that just makes more sense to me. You can check out my what Season 3 characters I would like to have video down in the description below, and it'll probably even show up at the end of the video. But I'm not here to talk about characters this time around. I'm here to talk about what kind of changes I would want to see in Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3. Basically, Season 3 is in a decent state. It's not in the best, especially after they released GT Goku, a character that has a bunch of Season 1 aspects to him. So they basically released a Season 1 character within Season 2, and that's why he's just running amok. That's why he's on everybody's team. Gogeta coming out he's great. He's A tier to me. Upon just looking at him first coming out, first off, he can be fuzzied, so that turns a lot of people off. He does have some glaring defects to him, like his normals having slow startup and not having very good frame advantage. So I don't think he's going to compete with GT Goku, but it definitely takes people off of GT Goku for a little bit. I mean, they might even put GT Goku on the same team as Gogeta, but every time a DLC releases, everybody has to see what the character is about, and so that's basically what this is. People are gonna drop Gogeta soon, and we're gonna continue our show of GT Goku until Season 3 drops. And once Season 3 drops, we will get a patch. They are doing yearly patches. For whatever reason, they decided to go this route, and it's kind of detrimental to the game a little bit, mainly in the aspect of no team variety. That's why I wanted Gogeta to come out and be kind of OP, because it would make people say, damn, do I want to play GT Goku or do I at least want to play Gogeta? At least there would be a multi-layered thing to it. I don't know. It's just ridiculous how much GT Goku we do see. But like I said, if we were to go into season 3 and they were to drop the patch, the first thing I would want to see, mainly as a quality of life thing, it wouldn't matter if they didn't patch it out or anything, but first off, I would definitely want to see them address the whole dramatic finish type thing. It's just kind of ridiculous at this point that we can get a dramatic finish. You have to work so hard for a dramatic finish. First off, you have to make sure you have the right character, you have to make sure you have the right map, and you also have to make sure your opponent is running that character, and then killing your opponent's characters in the order specifically to get a dramatic finish is very, very tough. So for them to make us go through all that and then for our opponent to skip the dramatic finish is actually ridiculous. So patch out being able to skip dramatic finishes, or at least make it a type of deal where one person can choose to skip, and if both people want to skip, both of them can press X. It's as simple as that. But yeah, that's definitely my #1 thing on my list because it's just ridiculous. Number 2 is the obvious answer, is to patch GT Goku. I don't know, just make him a little bit worse. Make his Super Saiyan 4 and his other level 3 have worse Oki. Those don't have a good reason to have good Oki, just like his Spirit Bomb. His Spirit Bomb is already ridiculous enough, but the fact that he can get good Oki off of his level 3 is just nuts. Either that, or just make every single character in the game broken. Make every single character in the game have that Season 1 aspect to them, or just give everybody a decent level 3 Oki. I don't know, just make it so where every character can kind of compete with each other. To me that just makes sense. I don't understand why devs like I don't know. I think I read something somewhere that was like it's boring or something like that to make it where all the characters are balanced, which is nuts to me, because like I would just love to see somebody go to tournament and just win with Krillin, because it's Krillin. I mean, Kazunoko made Yamcha S tier because he won with Yamcha last year, but Yamcha is not even, he's okay. I mean, he's great, but you know, I'm not even gonna talk on it. It's just, to me, just fix every character to the point where they're all pretty good, or just tone down GT Goku more. Number 3 is definitely I don't want to say Patch Bardock. The only reason I want to say Patch Bardock is because I'm tired of people talking about Bardock. Like, he's my favorite character. That's why I have him on my team. He was going to be there whether he sucked or not. Same thing with Gogeta, honestly. They were going to be there whether they sucked or not. Like, Kid Buu was actually supposed to be on my team. So my team would actually be kind of disgusting if I decided to stay with Kid Buu, because he is one of the top 5 in the game right now. But Kid Buu was just too weird to me. So I just couldn't force myself to play him, even though I love Kid Buu as a character. But I definitely am going to force myself to learn how to play Gogeta. And Bardock just felt so natural that he's just not leaving my team. Plus, he's my favorite character. So that's the only reason I would want them to patch Bardock a little bit. But I don't see what they could do to him other than, I guess, make his lariat a bit slower, which would kind of suck. But I don't want them to nerf him into the ground. That's the thing. It's just like, to me, it's just like, if they put Season 1 Bardock back into the game, that would be amazing, because everybody would switch back to him and GT Goku would have, you know, way more competition, even though everybody does run, you know, Bardock or whatever already. But up next is definitely like, what type of meta will Season 3 bring? Right now we're like stuck in the snap meta, like where you switch a character out, and if they have a tall character you can fuzzy them, of course, and you know, we do these mixes in the corner while we try to snap the opponent's enemy or character back in, and you know, we try to kill them basically. What kind of meta can we get from Season 3? Like, I don't know. I think the snap meta is okay right now, but it would be crazy to see them like, okay, let's make it cost a bar to snap your opponent in, and then you have to really think about like when you're going to snap them in. Like, is it worth it, you know, to snap them in to just get some easy damage? But I mean, I understand that doing that would definitely take away more mixing in the game. Like, what they did to Season 2 was basically take away a lot of options to mix our opponents up with certain characters. So taking away the snap meta might enrage people a little bit, but I just think we'll be able to find something new, just like we always do. It's just crazy how this game has already been out, you know, coming up on what, 2 years or 1 year, and we already still find brand new things with characters, different synergy. Like, I didn't even know the whole re-jump thing was a thing until, you know, Fenrich started doing it. Fenrich is a guy who consistently reaches top 8s, top 5s, top 3s in all the Dragon Ball FighterZ tournaments. If you don't know him, go check him out, please, because he's a godlike player. But I didn't know that was a thing, but that's something people found, and that's how metas get found. People, you know, find new things, and then everybody starts to do it, and it just becomes an adaptation of, you know, your character. So I definitely feel like we could hop into a new type of meta in Season 3, and I think I would like that. Like I said, I don't know how they would do it, but it would definitely be different. It'd be cool to see what else people could come up with within this game, because so many things have already been come up with. It's just like crazy. Wouldn't you want to like all right, comment down below basically, if you could master like any game, what would it be? Mine would definitely be Dragon Ball FighterZ, because then you would know every single thing about the game, because there is so much that can go in this game, and you know, whatever. But anyways, guys, I think that's mainly my top few things that I want to happen in season 3. And I really want to know what you guys would want to see in season 3, not just characters, because I already made that video. Like I said, it'll be down in the description below if you want to check it out. But what are other things like that would be a quality of life thing that, all right, it's like you wouldn't mind if it was in the game, or and it's okay if they didn't touch it at all, but like what's something that you would want? I couldn't even believe I didn't mention this. My last thing for certain is add some goddamn new maps. Please. It's just ridiculous that they added Gogeta into the game, gave him a dramatic finish with Janemba, and we have to get the dramatic finish on Supreme Kai's planet? What? When you could have easily added a hell stage into the game? How do we not have a hyperbolic time chamber map in the game? There's just too many things that like they need to address. And okay, one last thing is also they need to put more variations in the game. I can't believe they gave us Videl. They hyped us up and had us thinking we were going to get more variation to style characters. Like, could you imagine playing as the original Gogeta when he came out? Like just Super Saiyan Gogeta with the black and orange like shirt thing, black and orange vest. Wouldn't that be sick? Or even base Gogeta from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Like, come on, give us some variations. And a lot of it that would add more customization to the game. You can make your team your own. Like, I don't know, man. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. My name is OneEyedBandit. Please come join the Bandit Army. Remember that God and anime are always on your side. That's all I got for y'all. Peace out.